Today we are going to talk about building your business on Pinterest, getting that traffic in, because that is the lifeblood of any business. So I want you to focus on the one thing, on the task at hand, getting traffic to your offers. It is the one most important thing, whether you're in online or offline business. Traffic is the one important thing you want to focus your energy on. And my name is Kalungi, and if you are new to my live videos, introduce yourself like I said before, and let's get to know each other. It's not a monologue. If you love my shows and you join me regularly, I'm just giving you a vote of gratitude. Thank you for joining me in this video. In this live stream, I will be talking more about traffic. Hey Brenda, how are you doing? Hey Irene, welcome. And how to build your business on Pinterest. If you hold any product, it does not matter whether it's an e-product, tangible product, eatable, edible, feelable, smellable, whatever product, you should absolutely be on Pinterest. Now, if you get value and share, please drop a share below and I'll give you a shout out. Now, if you are new here, then you should know that I have an amazing resource online. I am a podcaster on Your Power Echoes with Jules Carr on SoundCloud and iTunes, and you can find some of those amazing resources at julescarpoly.com, where I help entrepreneurs build a solid business from the ground up using social media and what's working now online today. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Hans. You are a rock star. Now, I've been building in the network marketing industry since 2013, and I work closely with my husband, Polly. Some of you know him. He's my best friend. We have created a system that has allowed us to get our offers and brand in front of more people, and more so via Pinterest. If you are a blogger, if you have an e-commerce site, if you sell products online in any way, shape or form, I can't urge you enough to get on Pinterest. Now, here's the deal. People go on Pinterest with their wallets ready. Seriously. They go on Pinterest to be inspired, to be entertained, to be educated, and in many cases to buy. Pinterest is quite different from Facebook. People don't go on Pinterest to socialize like they do on Facebook. You can't be having conversations and chats and calls on Pinterest. It's purely to showcase who you are, your brand you, and all that juice. Hey Keith, welcome Stephen to this broadcast. So the fact that people go on Pinterest to buy is a very exciting thing for an entrepreneur. This is what my sister-in-law told me recently. She said, I go on Pinterest. I'm hooked on this Pinterest. I go with my phone every day after I've had a shower and I've had dinner. I go to my bed and I just go to Pinterest and I browse and I buy. This is somebody telling you point blank, this is what she goes to Pinterest to do. Thank you. By the way, if you get value, do drop, give me some loving, give me some thumbs up, give me some fire emojis. Just tell it. Drop it like it's hot right here. So powerful or what? People go to Pinterest to buy. So it's a perfect example. A customer saying, I love Pinterest. I am hooked onto Pinterest. Make drop. Hey Keith, how are you doing? See, unlike Facebook, people come on Facebook to socialize and they kind of do not appreciate links. On Pinterest, your links are welcome every blessed day. As many links as you can get on there, period. And I'll share with you resources that help you do that without having to sit for hours on Pinterest. I literally listen to this, I spend less than 10 minutes on Pinterest a day. Less than 10 minutes. Some days I don't even go on Pinterest, and yet I am there because there are resources and tools that make life so much easier. I can't even tell you how exciting that makes me as an entrepreneur, because I want to be free to just put my feet up and have a glass of vino, have a chat with my children, go through their homework and all that good juice. So Pinterest is a platform where you find more customers that you can sell anything. But there's a right way to operate and there's a wrong way to operate, and I'm going to share with you that. So if you're like my sister-in-law, you are going to love Pinterest as a buyer. If you are like me, you're going to love Pinterest as an entrepreneur and someone with something to sell. So how do you build your business via Pinterest? Let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's topic. Understand that Pinterest has 3 criteria to rank your content. Now, if you don't know what Pinterest is, seriously, you absolutely need to head on to julescalpel.com/Pinterest-marketing. It's a whole category of free content that will walk you through what Pinterest is, how to leverage it, what to do with it, whether you even want to do anything with it. You will find an amazing plethora of content right there. If you someone who wants to have even more focused information about Pinterest, just head on to Amazon and type in The Art of Pinterest Profit. Yours truly wrote that book. I'm an author. Yes, I am. And you can actually learn Pinterest in a book. You will have it for life. You will download it onto your phone, tablet, computer, whichever gadget you want, Kindle, and read it to your heart's content. So overall, Pinterest ranks your content and your value 3 different dimensions. Number 1, your overall visuals of your account. That means your account description, who do you say you are, the interest you tell Pinterest, the things you're interested in, and the type of content you share. The type of content will also tell Pinterest what you're interested in, but it gives you an opportunity to actually tell them what exactly you want to be served, what cuisine do you want, what food do you want to be served on Pinterest. You tell them, and there will be targeting for you and targeting you as well, because you're someone's target market, right? So I mean, you shop somewhere, right? So quality of your boards, that's number 2. The quality of your boards. Now, if you don't know what a board is, the board is your virtual filing cabinet on Pinterest. So how well you present your virtual filing cabinet and the information you put therein, and Pinterest has given us various ways to present that and showcase our best 5 virtual cabinets, so that people who come and land on our profiles can literally go through those to start with. So you want to be branding you, and if you go on my Pinterest account, it's free to visit a Pinterest account. Go on to pinterest.com/jkalungi. You'll find that I have branded boards right at the top, 5 of them. There's what we call like a sample board, like they give you a bit of a menu. So, hey Josephine, how are you doing? So, number 3, the quality of your pins. So I told you Pinterest ranks you or rates you in 3 ways. Number 1, your visuals. Number 2, the quality of your boards. And number 3, the quality of your pins. The pins are the images that you put on Pinterest with whatever content you're wanting people to click on, or you're saving it for yourself. A lot of people don't actually realize that your Pinterest can be private. You can literally, everything you have on Pinterest can be private to just you. And you don't want nobody to see what you're doing on there, so you can make it private. Or you can open it up so everybody can see. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you absolutely want everybody to see what you're doing, number 1. Number 2, you want to do it as a business so that other brands can recognize you and look at you as a professional and want to work with you. So, step 1, to build your business on Pinterest, you want to use images to touch the senses of the people, because people buy with their heart and justify it with their rationale. So you want to touch people's hearts. You want to touch people's emotions with your images. An image speaks 1,000 words, and Pinterest tells you, bring your image, attach whichever link you want. You can bring 10, 20, 30, 50 images and attach whatever you want to these images. Now, you make sure the images link to congruent content, like your blog, like your capture page, which tells people, or your sales copy that tells people about what it is you are promoting. Let that image speak. Let it have some text. Let it be high def. Let it be super batshit amazing. So have a funnel with an offer to move people through the process of using your images from cold to warm. You want to warm people so that, because when traffic comes to your content, it will be cold. They don't know you from Adam, but they are looking to know you because they've clicked on your link or they've clicked on your image. So you want to warm them up. How you warm them up depends on your funnel and how you've set up your system from that image. The minute someone clicks on that image, they are now looking to know more. They are looking to join your tribe somehow. If you do not impress them, if the image impresses them, but the information behind that image does not impress them, they're going to go away and they're going to go, oh well, Next, they'll go look for another image. So usually they have no clue who you are, and your goal is to move them as fast as possible to warm prospects, people who know that you exist, people who understand you, people who want to know your brand. And the best way to present your images and brand as a person and a person of value, I'm going to show you today. So step number 2, the next step, there are 3 basic steps. I've given you the 3 criteria. I'm now giving you the 3 steps on how to build your business on Pinterest. Literally Pinterest 101 is quite simply moving them from warm to hot. They were cold in the first instance. They didn't know you from Adam. They liked your image and the text that you attached to that image. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you. And now you want to move them from warm to even warmer or hot. Now, from browser to buyer, that's what that means. Warm market is someone who's interested but not yet moved to buy. Hot is someone who's ready to buy, interested in buying, and it is your sale to lose. So if they love your value and they're happy to buy as well, recommend your product, they have become hot. They are no longer warm. So in order to do this, you have to present you and your brand as that of value rather than salesy. How do you do this? By sharing information that they are looking for. Someone is looking for something you are selling or you're promoting, but they don't want to feel like they are being sold. They want to feel like they have come of their own volition, they have bought into you, and they have bought. And that the only way to do that is by appealing to their senses. And how do you appeal to people's senses? By sharing the benefits, by sharing stories, by sharing testimonies, by sharing how it made you feel. Things like that get people to relate to you and to resonate. Resonance posture. So I love to help people to get that kind of information across, to tell a story that their target market actually wants to hear. I have created a free training this week. It's an evergreen webinar. I'll be sharing in even more detail the processes of turning Pinterest warm market browsers into buyers. Now you want to go and register for that training. It's at julescowpoli.com/web UPRS. U for Union, P for Papa, R for Romeo, S for Sugar. Web UPRS, one word. So if you haven't yet done so and you want to set up an account, go and set up your account on Pinterest. I highly recommend that you set up a business account. It's free at business.pinterest.com. Hey Desire, how you doing? Welcome to this podcast. So it's the best practice to do that. You will be operating under Pinterest terms and conditions, and you'll also attract the right kind of people because you don't want to be doing business on a private account on Pinterest. So you will be found by the brands that are looking to work with you. You're the brand. You're the brand. Okay, so a lot of people go say, you keep saying brand, you are the brand. People buy into you and then they buy your product. So thank you, Marion, thank you. So you'll be applying for rich pins as well. Again, there's a very simple process and Pinterest walks you through that. It's all free to do. And you get a Pinterest insights into how well you are doing, your pins are doing, your content is doing when you get those rich pins as part of your Pinterest profile and Pinterest assets. So you will be looked at as someone of credible influence if you build your Pinterest account right from the get-go. You want to set your foundations right in order to get the right kind of people looking for you as opposed to just people browsing and looking for whatever. So to be the go-to person, you've got to increase your vitality on Pinterest. And how do you do that? The best way to do that is to leverage your actions. What is leverage action? That's when you, whatever you're doing, you are not sat there 24/7 doing it or having to sit for hours to do it. When I first started in this broadcast, I said I spend less than 10 minutes a day on Pinterest. Why? Because I have a resource that I use. Now, I love to share tools that I use in my business. Usually, I love to share the tools that are free to start with or can give you an opportunity to try them before you commit. I'm going to share with you my tool, my go-to tool, my go-to resource for Pinterest that has enabled me to automate my Pinterest efforts and attract a ton of traffic from Pinterest to my offers. Over 60,000 impressions as I speak today from Pinterest to my sites. That's a whole lot of impressions. You want them. and I'm aiming by the end of this year to be hitting 100,000 or more. So the best way to do that is to leverage your actions, increase your vitality on Pinterest. Use this resource. It's called Tailwind. It's a Tailwind app. You can download it. Where's my phone? You can download it on your phone. You can also download a Chrome extension if you're using Chrome, or you can just use it as an app, as a resource on your PC. Now, it helps schedule my pins, post content onto Pinterest, and to track my results. Those are the basics. I'm gonna tell you why I absolutely love Tailwind. In order to create an account on Tailwind, you just simply go to julescowpoly.com/Twind, and you will get your first 100 pins free. By the way, it's free to open an account. You can literally go and just open an account at julescowpoly.com/Twind. When you use that, when you commit later to using Tailwind as a business tool, you will get my discount. So exactly. Hey Maria, how are you doing? So lots of people think that they are going to have to spend hours on Pinterest. Like I've said, I can't be doing that. Neither should you. You have more important things to do. So if you're in health and wellness industry, if you're in the beauty industry, you are in the food industry, in the hospitality industry, travel industry, what would it actually mean to you if you were attracting people that are actually looking for you or your products? What would it mean to you? You don't have to convince them to buy. They are actually looking to buy from you. They are looking every day. My inbox is exploding with people reaching out to me, asking for what to do, how they can do it, can they work with me, can they get my courses, what product am I promoting? They are looking to promote it. It is all about putting yourself out there. It did not take 2 minutes. It did not take two months. It's taken me years of consistently doing the right things, investing in the right tools, the right resources, skilling up and sharing. Because when you share something, you learn it as well. The more you share, the more you get more confident with it, and the better you get at it. So everything you learn, even if you just share a little bit of it, you will be opening yourself up to better yourself. Hey Tamilalu, how are you doing? So Tailwind, if you pick up Tailwind, go julescowpoly.com/Twind or Twind. You don't have to convince anybody when you have put yourself in the right way, presented yourself in the right way, and are doing the right actions. So create your free account. Now, why do I highly recommend Tailwind? I'm going to tell you. Because of it's a super efficient tool, and it gives me super efficient analytics that are way better than the Pinterest basic analytics, because Pinterest mixes your analytics up with those of the other content you're sharing. You have to be a giver on Pinterest as well. So when you are pinning your content, you need to pin a ratio of 60-40, 60 other people's content, 40% your content. And I'll tell you why. You'll get more people pinning your content because you are pinning more of other people's content as well. Now, Pinterest then gets mixed up and gets confused on that direction. Their insights are not as clear. But Tailwind gives you very specific insights because they actually link to your analytics on your Google Analytics. They hook onto those analytics, and therefore they'll give you very specific trackings of your own content and your own pins. I love Tailwind because of its tribe. It has the tribes tool where I get to connect with other bloggers, entrepreneurs, authors, pinners, and we actually lock arms and help syndicate and support each other's content without no obligation. But you have to play nice. You want to get, you have to play nice. So you can schedule your pins. Now this is the thing that I was talking about earlier. You don't have to sit on Pinterest for hours. I schedule my pins once a week, and they go out and they do their thing. I think I actually spend less than 10 minutes on Pinterest, because once I've set my scheduled pins on a Sunday, that's it, I'm done. I'm done for the week. And I go back on Saturday to check my analytics and set the next week's pins. So Tailwind will help you schedule weeks, months in advance, literally months in advance, what you want to pin. That means you can refresh your old content. A lot of bloggers, if you're a blogger and you're on here, or you want to be blogging, you want to refresh your content. That means you can go and get your old pieces of content, your articles, your posts, and repurpose them and or just repin them onto your boards, because they'll probably be right at the bottom of your boards where nobody's really looking. Most people check at the top 2-3 lines at the most. So you want to refresh them by bringing them back to the top, and you can do that with Pinterest, with Tailwind. So that is something that you want to do. Now, it will allow you as an entrepreneur to open your boundaries out to another platform. See, a lot of people are stuck on Facebook. Facebook is really going all out to make sure that entrepreneurs and business users have to pull out their wallet and take out a Facebook card. With Pinterest, you can still get away with doing the organic thing and still get a ton of traffic. So the biggest tick or challenge for people is, what do I say to these people once they've come through? I mean, I have no idea what to say to them. You want to move these people from Pinterest because, like I said, Pinterest is not that social. You can't be holding conversations on Pinterest back and forth. You can't be holding chat messages or voice notes, but you can do all that on Facebook Messenger. You can do that on Skype. You can do that on Zoom. You can do it on your blog. You can do that on your website. You can do that on your Facebook page, and you can bring those people away from Pinterest and get to know them off of Pinterest. That's the whole aim of Pinterest anyway. That image that you add to Pinterest is meant to be linked to something where people go to learn more about what you're offering. So like I said before, if you want to leverage Pinterest, I have a whole training for you. It's a webinar. It's free for now. It's evergreen. You can go to julescalpers.com/webuprs or pin class. julescalpers.com/pin class. I'll leave the link above this video so that you can just access those resources when you need them. And the biggest tick, like I said, is to get people holding a conversation and getting to move from cold to warm. And I've got you covered on that front. I've got my 14 conversation starters that literally help me overcome that mountain, because social media can be a challenge. I know you connect with people, you have over 4,000 friends, and you don't know what to do with these people. You can hold conversations that qualify, determine need, and determine whether this person is really the right person for you or they are not, and they can continue to be friends. There is absolutely nothing wrong with somebody saying no to you or to your offer. It could be just not today. It may not be no, it could be not today. So you can go get the conversation started at julescalpers.com/start. They're free, by the way. They are complimentary. At the end of the summer, they won't be available anymore, not as a free resource, because they are part of a full course that I offer on social media marketing. So for now, I'm giving them for free. They won't be free for too long. So the idea is to be genuine when you're connecting with people, whether you're connecting them with Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever you're connecting with people. The idea is to be genuine and determine their need and see if you can help them. If you can't help them, there's nothing wrong with telling somebody, I genuinely can't help you. Maybe try this or go to Google or something. So get them off Pinterest, bring them onto Facebook or to your profile or your fan page or your website if you do have that, and definitely get to help them whichever way you can. Hey, you're welcome, Josephine, you're welcome. So don't be that person that sends people a private message and literally starts to pitch them, telling them about your business, telling them how how your business is a ground floor opportunity, you're going to make a ton of money. It is a pitch fest, and it is not the way to build a business. You have to show that you care about people before people care about you. If you show people that all you're wanting from them is a commission, is a paycheck, is a dollar, they are going to walk away from you, because that is just not classy. It is just not done. It puts a bad rap on our industry, and it is our duty as entrepreneurs. If you're a home-based business owner, it's your duty. If you're a network marketer, an MLM, it's your duty to not do that, to clean up our image, to clean up our industry, because we've got people out there who need a business like you're doing, who need a product like you have and a service like you have, but they are skeptical because they've had all these commission breath spread all over them, vomited all over them by people who have no clue what they are doing, and therefore they really can't be asked with your product, and yet they need it. So it's your job to bring out the benefit of your product and what's in it for them. They are the person that you're sharing with. There is no need to tell people how your product has 20 vitamins and was created by Professor so and so from Harvard. They don't give a damn. They care about whether you care about them, how it has done for you, whether it can do for them. Can they do it? Can you help them do it? Will they be able to succeed? Those are the things people care about, and when you answer those questions, you're going to get more sales than you can imagine. And you don't have to be sitting there talking to people every day. Your sales copy can do all that for you. I am selling stuff every day online while I'm doing other stuff completely. I may be doing a live show right here and someone's buying a product off my website because I've set it to speak to people, to speak to their emotions, because I pour my emotions into that content. So I speak to people even though I'm not physically speaking to them. You want to develop that as an art. It's not hard to learn, but you have to learn it. You have to learn it. It's actually quite easy to learn. It's all about wanting to learn and wanting to build your business in order to serve other people and help them get out of their funk. And the more people you do that for, the more they'll go out there singing your praises, being your brand ambassadors, and doing for you even while you're sleeping, beaching, or walking, as in on a beach. So, step 3 is to hold a conversation. Now, like I said, I've got you covered on my 14 conversation starters, julescarpoli.com/start. And in order to hold a conversation, you just need to qualify, determine need, and book an appointment. Just those 3 things. You're a busy person. They're a busy person. If you're not busy and you are an entrepreneur, you're not doing enough self-development. You should be so busy, skilling up, prospecting, doing your attraction marketing, creating your content, following up, doing your day job as well, living, breathing, pooping, and going to bed. That's what the journey is. So you want to be busy, busy, busy. So the idea is, while I used to advise to move people to a phone call, there is no need for that anymore. Facebook has made it so easy. So I bring people from Pinterest to Facebook. I invite people to follow me on Facebook, like my Facebook page, and then we can hold a proper conversation via Messenger. I do voice notes. I love voice notes, don't you? I absolutely love voice notes. You are literally speaking to the person. You are connecting so much faster. Your energy comes through in that voice note as you're talking to that person. Use voice notes. If you're not using voice notes, guys, all you have to do is get your Android phone, click on Messenger. If you don't have Messenger yet, download it, and then add yourself onto Messenger. Click on that little voice recorder thingy, majiggy, and record your voice. Hey Julie, how you doing? How are things? How are things? You know, be normal. Be normal. Hey, we last spoke in 2002. What's up with you? I mean, if this person you have not spoken to since 2002, tell them. You know, I'm just reaching out to just reconnect. Life has happened. I'm sure it has happened for you as well. Are you still on Facebook? What are you doing? What are you up to? Speak to people. Start a conversation. More conversations, the more conversations you start, the more chances of having people to expose your business to, and therefore making more sales. Traffic. So Pinterest doesn't lend to holding conversations, as I said earlier, so you have to move them onto Pinterest, onto Facebook, Skype, Messenger, Zoom, or whichever your webinar platform is, or your phone call, your WhatsApp. You have to unblock that sale. There are several ways to unblock that sale. Somebody has shown an interest in your offer when they clicked on your image, so it's you. It's your sale to lose. It's up to you. The information you're putting out, the way you're setting it up, your funnel needs to be up to scratch. And We teach you how to do your funnel. We help you set up your funnel, and we help you get stuff like that. Yesterday, I held a live show where I actually invited those that are willing. I hold very limited positions for training. So if you want to learn how to do your funnel, set up your blog, set up your system, head on to juliecarpoli.com/coaching with Julie Seal, and just see whether I'm the right coach for you. So it's essential to lead with value, and more value. Lead with value. Always show people that you care and care about. Don't just show, care about what other people are and how you can help them move from A to B in your branding, in your information, in your service, in what you promote. If you do not believe in what you're promoting, find something you believe in, because it's that heart that you attach to your product that's going to be touching other people's emotions. Heart-centered. People who are heart-centered make more sales. You can't believe it. So leading with value means you lead with some free information, because some people will be asking me, how do you lead with value? Lead with some free information. I do that every day, Monday to Friday, between 2:30 to 2:15. I hold a live show and I share freely what I know, and I help you understand the milestones, the gremlins, the all those challenges you're facing. Been there, done that, got the T's, not even just one T, and I can help you navigate that whole system. So you can present your information via your fan page, your website, your Facebook profile, your LinkedIn, your blog, and your newsletters. There are various ways you can present information that you are linking to your pin images so that people can go find out more about you. The whole idea of that image is it is the attractor factor, so people can know where to find information about you, your offer, your service, your platform, and then buy into you, because people buy from people they know, like, and or trust. Hey Charity, how are you doing, my sister? So one of the major reasons that we love to encourage people to use Pinterest and then bring the people into Facebook is because you've got your fan page. Now, if you don't know how to leverage your fan page, my mentor, my business partner, one of my best friends in the online space, Tanya Liza, has an amazing cracking product. It's called the Unlimited Fan Page Profits. If you head on to my website, you will find that product on there. I'll leave the link above this video. You want to check out what she's offering. It is open up to, I think, on the 20th. She's closing down the cuts because she does that, and you won't be able to access that training after that for another year. You want to change things this year, you want to grab that product. So I'll leave the link above this video. It's an amazing resource to help you leverage Facebook. It has Facebook ads, Facebook pages, Facebook groups, how to post, how not to post, when to post. She gives you a ton load of bonuses. Oh my goodness, there are about 7-8 modules with about 12 bonuses. It is an absolutely amazing cracking resource and product. You want to check it out. So with that said, I urge you to take advantage of my free detailed training on how to leverage Pinterest. And if you're someone looking for more than the freemium and you are determined to build your business and get it cracking from the get-go, head on to julescarpoli.com/UPRS. That's the full training. It's a 7-video module training that has, I think, about 12 bonuses. I'm learning from my mentor. There are so many things you learn on how to leverage Pinterest to attract a ton load of traffic. Like I told you, when I first started on Pinterest, I was getting like maybe 2-3 visits from there. Now I get over 60,000 impressions on my pins, and over 2,000 people visit my website every blessed day from Pinterest. Do the maths. 80-20 rule applies. Something is sticking, isn't it? So you want that to happen for you, for your business, whether you have a bricks and mortar business, online, offline, network, social, affiliate, home-based business. Pinterest can help you change your life. Head on to julescarpoli.com/pin class and get that training and get yourself some of that money you deserve more. So with that said, Rise and shine to your awesome destiny. You know you want to. I don't have more to give you today. I've literally poured it all out. I've given you the 3 criteria of Pinterest users to rank you. I've given you the 3 steps you need to get your people from cold to warm. I've given you a ton load of resources, starting with Tailwind. Go create your free account at julescarpenter.com/twind and get started scheduling your pins and getting your Pinterest doing for you. If you have a Pinterest account and it's not doing for you as a blogger, entrepreneur, author, writer, marketer, go make it work for you. The resources are there. You deserve more. If you're on Facebook and you're not yet following me, or we're not yet friends, correct that anomaly. Follow me. Hit that friend button. And go like my page, Julie Seal and Paul Kalungi. We offer some amazing free resources. It's a page, so there's a ton load of amazing freemium that will inspire you. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, comment, share,